Hello, you and you and you and you. All right, we're getting near the end of the program. At least 2 more weeks, including this one, at least 2 more weeks. Okay, so first of all, let's take a deep breath and then long exhale. Nice and quiet. Try to stop time at the same time. Just stop time. Another long deep breath with a long exhale. You are in the present moment. All right. And that helped your vagus nerve if you read that article, which is basically activating your sympathetic nervous system, right? Because I think parasympathetic is fight or flight. But yeah, anyway, activating just diaphragmatic breathing alone is activating your what do they call it? Tend or befriend, um, opposite of the fight or flight response. Basically, it's calming you down, de-stressing you, rest and digest. That's another way to put it, they're saying. So now you know why I emphasize diaphragmatic breathing so much. Okay, speaking of breathing, I've been telling you to imagine you had holes in your solar plexus and in your back, especially the back area, because I wanted you to be aware of your spine for visualizations. Because if you notice, your spine is toward the back of your body, not the front. But, of course, if you want to keep doing the other way, that's fine, but I have an easier way and a more grounding way to do this. So easy. Every moment of the day, and when you maybe have some deep thoughts or daydream, then catch yourself again and then come back to it. But just always be aware of this, okay? All you have to do is always put your intention in the center of your solar plexus, like a dot. Just always put your intention there, like you always live inside of there, okay? Even when you're not even trying to breathe in, okay? Of course, when you breathe in, same thing. Breathe out, same thing. Always put the intention there. But even when you're just sitting around and you don't even want to think about breathing, always put your intention in your solar plexus at all times. Basically, pretend your brain is in your solar plexus at all times. And that will keep you grounded, that will keep you psychically safe, that'll keep you more rested, nervous system wise. Okay, so that's very important. If you only do one thing from this whole program, that's one thing you can work on if you're underachieving. Just kidding. But I mean, if you can just do that one thing alone from my whole program, I'll be happy with that. Okay? Okay. Number 2, we're gonna get active here. Start rubbing your earlobes. Rub them as hard as you can, okay? And if they get warm, if you feel a little electricity and pain, that more reason you need it. Of course, when we're doing all of these exercises, if you have health issues in the areas, of course, don't do it. If you have a bruise, of course, don't do it. Okay. All right. Rub harder, rub harder. All of these exercises we're doing right now is clearing your meridians, your energy lines. Okay? Now, right above your armpit, where your arm is, like, imagine like a G.I. Joe soldier has the arm line, just where the shoulder would be, just right there on top, above the armpit, just rub in there. And if it feels awkward and has a dull pain and kind of warmth, like I say, electricity feeling, the more you feel that, the more you need it. And if it's too painful, just stop and then come back to it, and then you'll notice the pain will subside, and then the pain will be less, and then you can rub harder. But eventually I want you to, throughout the week, do this, and you'll probably be sore some of the days, but eventually I want you to do it, rub hard to the point where eventually you'll have no pain there. Okay? No pain, no gain. In this case, it's true. Okay, now let's go to the other side. Get in there. I mean, I'm doing it hard, but if it's really painful and you don't like it or whatever, just wait a day or something and then rub again. And try to rub it hard though. I mean, of course, you have 7 days to work on this, but you know, don't be too wimpy, because you want to get it out. Okay, now these last three ones is called the three thumps, and this is good for strengthening your immune system. Um, and to activate it, you would hit these. I usually do something like that, so there's a, and you hit it to activate it. But we're working on rubbing it, which clears it. Make sure you keep doing the diaphragmatic breathing, the solar plexus breathing, the new kind of solar plexus breathing, and drink, half your body weight in ounces with the water, just because, especially when we're doing clearing, you got to do it. So to activate it, you would hit it, but let's clear throughout the week. So okay, you got those little, I don't know what you call these, the little bumps here, the bone bumps, um, the collarbone. Now I want you to, from those bumps, go down till you get to down here. You'll feel like these indentations, and right around there, maybe just a little. When I say a little bit, I mean just rub around that area, okay? Maybe a little lower, like a couple centimeters lower, just right around that area though, and just start rubbing, and you should probably start feeling pain, and it's a dull pain. You'll know it's different from like nerve pain, damage, kind of stuff. It's like a dull pain, but the harder you rub, and it'll get really warm. Okay, start rubbing harder if you can. And then, do big circles if you can't, just so you know where you really need it, because you'll feel it. And then rub the area that's the most awkward, most dull painful, most dull painful. Okay? Get in there. I'm kind of under the weather too, so it's more reason I need it. This is good for strengthening immune system. And once again, you tap it to activate, but we're clearing. Okay. Shake your hands out. Okay. Now you'll feel a bump. I mean, an indentation, like right in the center of your chest. Try rubbing that. And throughout the week, I want you to rub harder and harder. Maybe a day rest, and then rub it again. Keep breathing deeply while you do these things too. I'm sure these things are pretty painful for some of you, and that means you need it. So, you know, rub it softly now or medium now. Okay, wait, first though. Now move up a little bit and you'll find another indentation. Try that one. If you're not sure, just use more fingers and just try to find where the dull pain, awkward feeling is, and that's where you want to rub. Oh yeah, there we go. I found it. Like there's the heat comes from it when. All right. Okay. Okay. Now this one's kind of hard to find, but not really because it's so painful usually. So from the chest, it's pretty much like a diagonal, right? So like if you had crosses going across your body, right in the exact spots, it's like the third rib up. Try feeling the ribs from the side of your body, like right along these. Just go like the third rib up. 1, 2, 3, and then like if there was a cross, it would be right around that area. See, like right here, you'll feel it. Just tap around and you'll feel, or rub around and you'll feel it, man. You'll find more than one in this whole area actually, and just rub. Keep breathing. And this one, man, these are usually really painful for me if I don't do this periodically. Okay. And you know, don't go crazy now, I guess, but rub as hard as you can, without being crazy, because once again, we're gonna rub harder throughout the week. You know, day of rest, rub again, and I want you to feel around that whole area, like rub the whole area, and you'll find different ones, but all in that little area right there, okay? Like where the crisscross would be. Okay, on your ribs. Okay, so that's that. Do that through the week. The other thing that if you guys want you to work on throughout the day, I want you to visualize energy either going up from Mother Earth and or energy coming down from the center of the galaxy or central sun or whatever. Imagine light coming in and going down and filling you with light. You could also do both at the same time if you're really good, but but just work on one of those, and that'll be good. It's using intention, enlightening yourself through intention. Okay, so that's it. Next week we're gonna get to some simple ways to clear the chakra back up. Keep doing Salung too, because I think that Salung is wonderful. I hope it's working out for you guys, okay? Alright, and don't forget the new kind of breathing. Just always have your intention in your solar plexus no matter what. When you inhale, when you exhale, when you're not breathing, just always have it there throughout the rest of your life, okay? That's the most important one. And then drink lots of water. Alright, see you guys next week.